Hello everybody and welcome to VRML Channel 2. Today we have Howling Wolves versus Hydrated, both being kind of new teams. Well, Hydrated not being a new team, but I am your caster for today. It's me, Ollie, joined by my co-caster, HllMbigJERRY, and our wonderful Wonder Team man on the cams running the show, as always, making it look awesome. So Jerry, tell me, how are you feeling about this matchup today?
It should be a good match. Obviously, Howling Wolves is a good team. I feel like they have potential, and yeah, it should be good.
Definitely excited to see how they perform. I don't think any of the players have played in Season 2 or any previous seasons. So I think they're all new to VRML. Whereas Hydrate obviously have played in Season 2 and did fairly decently. So we're just waiting for the teams to get started. It looks like we will be getting a ready up ping. Hello to 6 Fathom in the chat as always. Saying hello to the casters. Hello 6 Fathom. We'll be getting started in this round 1 now on Howling Wolves versus Hydrate right here on VRML Channel 2.
Okay, so as we start off here, both going for the disc. Hydrated going to win it. Orange going to take possession back. Blue team. To bow tie. A good pass to backboard to shoulder. Some good passing and a nice shot.
Max Munich will take the first 2 points for Hydrate, making 2-0 to Hydrate. And like Jerry said there, good setup around the bubble, good passing will now give Howling Wolves the joust advantage. That was also a 19-second goal time, so pretty fast rollout for Hydrate.
Oh, a botched pass to Tunnel, going to be bouncing to the ceiling. Hydrated going to take possession. A good floating pass over, and a nice three-pointer.
Max Munich again, 3 points, just left that goal open, allowing that 3-pointer to sail through. And a good pass by EA Sports. I think we'll call him EA for this match because I'm not saying EA Sports, it's a game every time. Will now be Howling Wolves with the joust advantage. Rolling out. Vapory taking the QB, sending it over to the tunnel, just missing it again as the stack comes through. Vapory now getting pressured, getting stunned out actually, and it will be EA taking the disc for Hydrate once again. Sending it over, just hitting it off the cloud, sending it still goes down into the bubble. And it will be Cinemia picking it up and scoring it in for 2 points, making it 7-0 to Hydrate.
Yeah, some unfortunate passes for Howling Wolves there, allowing Hydrated to take possession and bring it into their goal.
Will be Howling Wolves taking joust advantage yet again. We've seen some quick goals from Hydrated. Now, Howling Wolves have learned that and they have done a slap pass down to Vapory. Vapory now down to Corrupted. Corrupted now back to Jane. Jane now walking it through. Getting it stolen by Max Munich. Just underestimating him a bit as Max Munich sends it all the way through. Looks like it could be a shot. Oh, and it hits the 3. The 48-meter 3 to put Hydrated now 10 points in the lead. Howling Wolves have still 0 points on the board, but plenty of time remaining. 7.5 minutes left on the clock. Looks like we will get a pause.
Ah.
Looks like we will be getting a pause. Looks like there's 5 players now. Back to 4 players now.
Yeah, some good passing from Hydrated, really allowing them to push up into Wolves' bubble and managing to put it into the goal. And a very nice shot from Max.
Indeed, a very nice shot indeed. Now Howling Wolves yet again with joust advantage. Just a bumpy rollout there as Frenzy does manage to make it into the disc just in time and sends it all the way through back to the blue bubble. Melanambi is there to pick it up for Hydrate. Sends a long pass over to Cinemia. Cinemia now sending the pass over to EA Sports. EA Sports doing a bit of juking as he lets the stack come through. EA Sports now sending it up to the cloud to Max Munich. Max getting stunned out by Frenzy, and Frenzy will pick up and send it back through.
Yeah, on double diamond now, trying to juke out Howling Wolves. Goes the pass up to Cloud, makes it, and then back to Cross Cloud. Floating it up at the moment, not being pushed. He's just going to carry on floating it up, and he's going to go for the shot, and a nice 2-pointer from Maximum.
Putting them now 12-0 in favor of Hydrated. Looking like a one-sided game right now, but I feel like Howling Wolves still maybe could come back. I mean, they have loads of time, just under 6.5 minutes remaining on the clock. As Howling Wolves now roll out again.
Yeah, and he's floating it through tunnel looking for the pass. Goes for the long pass across Pac-Man. He catches it. Back to Vapory as he floats it in. Goes for the shot, and it's in.
Vapory managing to put some points on the board for Howling Wolves, making it now still a 10-point game, still a lot of points away, but just under 6 minutes remaining on the clock. They have plenty of time to make a comeback.
Yeah. Okay, and now for the first time, Hydrated having the Joust advantage. All gonna potch past up top, but he's gonna receive it again. And a nice steal from Howling Wolves. Oh, unfortunately, though, they're gonna headbutt it out of each other's hand. A nice slap into their bubble. As Hydrated claims possession again.
Will be Max Munich doing some juking around on the block. However, Frenzy does get the steal, walking it through Melanami. However, does save that shot attempt, sending the clear all the way through. Will be Cinemia just making sure that clear goes all the way back into the orange side. And it will be now Nowak picking up for orange team, trying to send it back through, but just gets stuck in the mid. Melanami is there to receive it, doing a bit of juking out on the enemy, sending it through, trying to get the trench shot, but just missing it. Max Munich is there to pick it up, however, going for the cross pass over to EA. EA just missing the disc. It will be Melanami picking up, who gets quickly stunned out. EA will be there to receive it again, and he sends it all the way back to Cinemia.
Yeah, he's currently sitting on station at the moment, being pushed, makes a pass down, gets it, passes back, and he can manage to receive it. Currently being pushed, and he takes possession and clears it down.
A nice long clear, putting it back into the blue side. EA Sports is there to receive it, quickly getting sort of pressured by Orange Team Stack, but they're not quite just there. EA now just juking out on Jane. Jane does not fall for it and gets the stun. However, Max Munich is there to pick it up, trying to send it through, and it will just miss, and it looks like it will go into Frenzy's hands. It will indeed. He gets pressured by the blue stack, but tries to send the pass over, but just misses. A bit of miscommunication. It looks like Cinemia will now receive it again for blue team and send it back to the orange side.
We're going to see the Hydrated Stack get possession here as he's being pushed by Frenzy. Puts the pass down to Trench. He floats it up, and he goes for the 2, and a nice save. But unfortunate bounce off of the shield and putting it in his own net.
That was unfortunate. A bounce straight back into the goal after a very nice save. Indeed, very unfortunate indeed. Playing now Hydrated, 12 points up, 14-2 to Hydrated. Now Howling Wolves walking out Jane, sending it over to Vapory beat. Vapory now walking it through, sending it down to Frenzy. Frenzy now has an open goal. He goes for the shot, and the goalie is not there to save it in time. So now the 3 points, giving 5 points to Howling Wolves now, 14 points to Hydrated. Still 9 points in the lead.
Although they are many points up Hydrated, I feel like there is still time for a comeback. If you can see that, we're rolling out the tunnel Hydrated once again with Joust advantage, sending it into tunnel. Gonna bounce back though, as everyone's rushing for the disc. No one's in the stack though, and here comes the stack from Hydrated to claim possession.
Will be now Max Munich. Everyone in the chat just spamming F. I believe that's probably for Howling Wolves as they scored an unfortunate 2-point goal or into a self goal even. Now looks like a dribble will be attempted by Hydrated, but just missing it. Cinemia is there to recover it and putting it for the 2 points as they get pressured, making it now 11 points up to Hydrated, 16-5 in favor of Hydrated, with just about 2 minutes remaining on the clock.
Yeah, 11 points up. Howling Wolves once again with the Joust advantage. So gonna roll out of the tunnel here. They're gonna send it to the right tunnel, gonna bounce off the wall and into their hands. Gonna float down, goes for the long pass to Boot. He receives it. He's gonna get pushed and pass across the floor. He misses it though, and Hydrated claim possession again.
Hydrated now looking like they're going for a Joker train. which will transfer or turn into a dribble, an attempted dribble. It will be a little fight for the disc between Hydrate, between their own teammates, but Max at the back will be able to recover it. He will just walk it through now. He's not getting pressured by Orange. Not seeing much pressure, but however, the pass does get stunned out, and it will bounce into nobody's hands just yet. EA Sports, though, will recover it for Blue Team again, not letting Howling Wolves get any hands on it. Sending a pass down to Cinemia, who just gets pressured but just dodges that defender. And Melanemi gets the disc stolen by Corrupted, and Corrupted tries to send it all the way back through.
Yeah, fight for the disc at the moment, allowing Hydrated to take possession. Backing, nice grab from Howling Wolves, sending it mid on foot, and gets possession and clears it all the way down to their bubble. Hydrated take possession and a slap out of the bubble, see if they can recover it. Got Cinemir on his back, and he claims possession with the stun, but stunned right back and takes possession. Back into the bubble, passes back to Bowtie, but unfortunately misses it. It's floating along the ceiling, and Hydrated takes possession and clears it down.
Max Munich will get the clear all the way down. Groundhog Dog in the chat just asking when the season is ending. I believe it's ending around May time. It's a 15-week long season, so it's quite long. So I believe it ends May. We will now have Max Munich getting stunned out, and Orange will get the clear through. Melanemi is at the back to recover it for Hydrate. A big brawl going in now for the disc. Frenzy does pick it up and send it back to the blue side. See if they can score any final points. They will not have enough time, and it will be round 1 going to Hydrate with the score 16-5 in favor of Hydrate.
Yeah, I feel like both teams had some good passing that game. Howling Wolves had some nice marking on the defense. Unfortunately, no, not strong enough to get Hydrated out of their bubble.
Indeed, that definitely agree with that. But I believe Howling Wolves, it could be that team where it's like they need that first round to get warmed up to their opponents, and then the second round it'll be either a lot closer or they'll even win and bring us to a third round. Now just looking at the stats here, we have Cinemia with 4 points, Max Munich with a total of 10 points, definitely carrying this team there a bit, but he didn't do it alone, of course, with a few assists and a few saves across the board. Specifically EA with 3 assists, Melanemi with 1 assist and 2 saves. And over on Howling Wolves side, we have 2 points for Vapory, 3 points for Frenzy, some couple of assists and saves, and a bunch of stuns. Still put up a fight.
Yeah, I feel like possession priority has to go to Hydrated here for managing to hold onto the disc and really manage to pass it around Howling Wolves team.
We'll now be getting started in round 2, Hydrated versus Howling Wolves, right here on VRML Channel 2.
Alright, and we're rolling out into the joust. Hydrated's going to beat and headbutt down to their side. Going to recover it with the stack, and he goes for the shot on a nice inside 2-pointer from EA Sport.
A quicker goal than we saw in round 1, 7-second goal time, putting Hydrated straight into the lead with that fast stack that we saw there at the start. Hydrated is definitely warmed up. I'm not sure about Howling Wolves though, as Howling Wolves now take joust advantage and commence their rollout.
A headbutt from Team Hydrated, allowing them to take possession, although following up, nice slap up to Cinemia, who's going to float it in, and it gets stolen by Vapory, who goes for the juke, and he tries to clear it down. He gets it. Let's see who can get it. Get the stack first. Seems Hydrated's going to beat them there, and manages to clear it down into Cinemia's hands to Max and Munich, and Max clears it all the way down. Going for the shot, bouncing off the nest, though. Who can recover this? It looks like Howling Wolves has it. Trying to juke, nice steal. Floating it in at the moment. Goes for the shot, and another nice 2-pointer from Max.
Max now with another nice D-pointer, like you mentioned, putting Hydrated 4 points in the lead. Again, very fast goals like we saw in round 1. Just about 8.5 minutes remaining on the clock, and Hydrated has already scored twice.
Yeah, and another rollout with just advantage for Howling Wolves. They go it, take off the nest, juking the stack, passes it to Tunnel. It's going to bounce up, though. It's going to be a bit awkward for Howling Wolves as they get possession again, passing it down to Trench, and he gets stunned out, allowing Hydro to take possession and clear it out.
Hydrated will get the clear all the way back into orange bubble, but it will be Howling Wolves start getting there first, sending what looks like a nice long clear, just getting stuck in the middle. And it will be Max picking up for Hydrated, sending in what looks like a shot attempt, just going a bit low as the orange team's defenders get into the bubble. With a nice slap going back into the mid, Corrupted will pick up and send it all the way back to the blue side, into the blue bubble. Loose disc now, race for the disc, and it will be Max Munich picking up and sending it back down to the orange side. EA Sports picking up and clearing it even further, trying to get it into the bubble. Who will pick it up again for himself. Just dancing around on the wall here a bit, looking for passes, making sure his teammates are open. Going for that pass up to shoulder to Cinemia. Cinemia going for the shot, the nice sort of top pocket shot for 2 points. Putting up Hydrated by 6 points now, with just about 7 minutes remaining on the clock.
Yeah, Hydrated had some good passing around the bubble there to really get it past Howling Wolves and get going for the 2-pointer pocket. Howling Wolves once again with just advantage, gonna grab it, bounce off the nest, and clear it down to tunnel. Straight to Vapory. Vapory goes for the pass down to Trench, just gonna miss it though. And it's gonna bounce funny, and Hydrate's gonna take possession. Back to the goal. Goal gonna clear it down all the way. Gonna be picked up by Frenzy. Jane, I mean. Up to Meteorite. Gonna miss the pass though. Gonna bounce. Hydrated in possession. Goes to the clear, but it bounces in the tunnel. Jane gonna pick it up again. Gonna bounce down. Gets stunned out immediately. And he takes possession. He's in the bubble. He gets stunned out. Melanami with the possession goes for the clear. Gonna bounce up to the ceiling and be taken by Jane.
Jane now missing the pass to Corrupted, just sends it a little high. Will be Melanami with the fast slap out, making sure Howling Wolves does not get any goals. Will be Howling Wolves start getting their first in possession of Frenzy. Frenzy sending a long pass over to Jane, just missing it, just a little, just not ready. I mean, Jane, however, does recover in the end, going for the shot, but Max Munich is there to save it. Sending it all the way, trying to send it all the way through, but just gets stuck up in the popcorn area. How it will be picked up by Cinemia and sent all the way back through. Vapory Beat is there to recover it though for Howling Wolves. Trying to send it all the way back through as he just hits it off the top block there. Cinemia now recovers it for Hydrated, going for the shot and hitting the nice 3-pointer from 13 meters away, putting Hydrated now 9 points in the lead.
Yeah, some unfortunate botched passes from Howling Wolves are allowing Hydrated to take possession. It looks like no one's gonna go for it. Is it a restart?
Looks like to be a pause. It looks like Hydrated has dropped a player. They've managed to get their player back in now, so it's all good. So we just wait for them to unpause and get started for the joust advantage of Howling Wolves.
Yeah. So it's unpausing in a couple seconds now. With Howling Wolves with the joust advantage. 9-0 down to Hydrated with 5.5 minutes left. Okay, Howling Wolves with the joust. Oh, they're all gonna miss it though. Allowing Hydrated to get it and just shoot it straight in for the 3-pointer from EA.
Looks like Howling Wolves were just a little confused on where the disc actually was. Didn't realize it was still on their side. They probably thought it was a restarted game instead of a pause. It's very unfortunate for Howling Wolves, but EA will get the 3 points, putting Hydrated at 12 points in the lead now. Jane with the long pass over to Vapory, just bouncing off the block. Vapory will be able to recover it, slapping it through just barely, getting it to the blue side. That Hydrated stack following it very quickly. It will go into EA's hands. EA doing a bit of dancing around on that block now. Just wasting a bit of time, sending it up to the stack on the nest. Cinemia will get it headbutted by Jane, and Jane will be there to recover it. Teammates following closely by, sending a pass, but Max Munich will intercept the pass, sending a clear all the way through down to the orange side again. Will be Max Munich taking it, just hitting it off the shield. Melanami at the back will be able to recover it, sending a fast pass down to Cinemia. Cinemia going for the pass up to Max. It looks like just a little high. Will bounce back straight into Melanami's hands. Melanami just walking it through, sending a pass over to the backboard. EA now trying to go for the shot, just a little high, and it will bounce back to the mid.
Yeah, as we see a little scramble for the disc, Howling Wolves going to take possession and clear it down through the ceiling. It looks like Hydrate is going to recover it though. They're going to have position. They're going to just float it down and go for the clear. It's going to bounce to the wall, to the bubble, and Howling Wolves are going to recover it and clear it down. And unfortunately, Hydrate is going to take the thing, but unfortunate bounce of shield allowing them to miss the shot, and a nice steal from Howling Wolves to send it back to mid.
Frenzy will get the clear off, and Vapory Beat will recover it for his team, just hitting it off the block there. But Jane is there to recover it, going for the shot and hitting a very nice 3-pointer on that angle. Not 2-pointer, sorry, was just inside the bubble. From my angle, it looked like a 3. Looks, it's 7 meter 2, so it may as well have been a 3. Now 10 points in the lead. 3 minutes, just above 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Hydrate 10 points in the lead, 12-2 in favor of Hydrate. Melnamy taking the QB now, sending it over to the tunnel, just missing the pass, and it will bounce up to the top. Looks like Max will be there to recover it, going for the shot, and he will hit it 17 meters away. 3-point shot, putting Hydrate now 13 points in the lead. Total of 15 points on Hydrate side, and Howling Wolves have still only a 2 points, but just about 2.5 minutes remain on the clock as Howling Wolves commence their joust.
Howling Wolves here rolling out the tunnel, gonna stick on Nest, doesn't know where to pass it, and he clears it down mid, all the way down, straight to Corrupted. Unfortunately, Corrupted's gonna get stunned out. Max Munich's gonna clear it down through tunnel. It's gonna bounce to the floor, allowing Jane to take possession. Clears it down through tunnel, bounces up the top, bounces off double diamond back to mid. Howling Wolves, straight to Hydrated, gonna clear it down. No, going for the shot, unfortunately missing. Bouncing off the shield, allowing Howling Wolves to take possession. And a slap down to mid. Unfortunately, Orange takes possession again. Up to Melanami, but down to the floor, unfortunately going to miss it. Up to shoulder, a nice slap from Howling Wolves. Melanami going to recover it again. Going to pass to Bowtie, unfortunately going to miss and bounce up. Allowing Howling Wolves to take possession and clear it down.
Very fast stack, just missing the disc from Hydrate's side. It will be Frenzy picking up the disc. Max Munich will steal it off of him, sending it right back through to the orange side, not letting them have any time on the blue side with the disc. The stack just missing the disc again, and it will be Vapory going for it. Looks like a long shot, and it will be on target. 43 meters away. 3 points for Howling Wolves, making this now yet again a 10-point game. Hydrate with 15 points, Howling Wolves with 5 points.
As we see, Hydrate is going to have Joust advantage again, and they're going to go through the tunnel. Going to take possession, going for what looks like a Joker train again, going through the tunnel, floating it down. Howling Wolves goes to the push and gets stunned out. Still J training all the way down. Another attempt at the stun and gets it. But the other stack of Hydrate is going to recover it and go for another J train. Oh, nice steal though from Vapory as he clears it down.
Vapory now gets the clear, just dinging it off the rim of the blue goal. That would have been a very nice 3 points, but just misses it. Corrupted now misses the pass. Cinemia will recover and send a nice long clear all the way back to the orange side. Will be Frenzy at the back picking up for Howling Wolves, sending it all the way back to Jane. Jane now walking through, looks like going for an attempt and hits the 3 from 23 meters away. Putting it now 8 points to Howling Wolves, 15 to Hydrate. Hydrate still in the lead as they're just about out of time, which means Hydrate will in fact take this second round and they will win this whole matchup for today.
Yeah, in that second game, Howling Wolves made the gap a little bit closer, but not quite close enough. So Hydrate is going to take the whole game there. Some nice 3-pointers from Howling Wolves, allowing them to move up their points to close the gap a little bit.
Yeah, looks like Howling Wolves has their accuracy, just their passing is just a little off sometimes, which obviously can be fixed and it's obviously very important. But with that being said, that will bring us to the end of this matchup and which means sadly to the end of this cast. So it's me only, joined by HllMbigJERRY on the co-cast and on the cams, our wonderful Wonder Team man running the show, making it look awesome as usual. I hope you guys have enjoyed this great matchup and we will see you guys another time.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.